Five innings, 10 strikeouts. Just what do you think is working for you out there?
I'd say it was a cold day, but I kind of grinded through the inning, and my defense behind me played amazing. Paxton diving couch. I got taken out before that, but just infield was all over the place today, and then Hayden behind the plate. Keeping everything in front of him. So it's easier to throw today with those guys behind me. So.
How big of a strategy was it to, kind of those kill pitches, maybe go high with the fastball, mixing that slider as well? Is that kind of
Yeah, Yeski called a great game. So, we kind of stayed, not much kind of fastball slider mostly the whole game. And I think, not having a good feel of the ball today, that was a good strategy. So I think he called a great game for that.
You like to work pretty quickly. Is that something you've always sort of done?
Yeah, I always like to get my hitters back in, get them hitting. So, as a pitcher, you want to be out there as less time as possible. So.
Does this help you get in a rhythm?
Yeah, also it keeps me warm as well. I don't want to just, and the fans, and you don't want them just watching long games. So
How cold were you?
it's pretty cold, honestly. It's very cold. I'm up north, but it was cold. So
It's like 230 days between when you were supposed to start here, albeit for a different team, and now when you finally make your start here. What's kind of been going through your mind in between those moments? Now here you are.
I don't think of it that much, but I kind of each start's its own. So, but it was exciting. It was worth the wait. So it was awesome. So.
Speak about the defense that was kind of behind you today.
Yeah.
It seemed like anytime you had a little bit of something going, your guys stepped up.
Yeah, you can't ask anything better from those guys. So I'm gonna give them a hug in the locker room and stuff like that. They helped me out pretty good bit. So.
That first and third situation, what did Coach Johnson sort of tell you and sort of share a little bit of that?
Pitch by pitch. Focus on the next two batters. Let's try to get a double play here. We got good enough hitters to score some runs. So if the guy on third scores, and I'm not letting him score in my head. So I just did pitch by pitch like he said, and was able to come away with 3 strikeouts there. So.
Steven, what was it like getting your first start today?
It was a dream come true. From a kid being from Las Cruces, Mexico, you don't really, can't even put it into words, honestly. Just the fans and the atmosphere, everything. I love it here.
We kind of talked about how you were one of the more improved players since coming back from the winter break. Just what did you really work on during that time? Why do you think that kind of allowed you to take that next step as a player?
I worked on putting the ball in play, not striking out. Sticking to my strengths. I feel like I got here was a little lost and needed to put on a couple pounds and just find myself again. So I had to hit the reset button, and here we are now.
Was it tough to adjust to the pitching?
Yeah, I would say it's very tough. You got to face Thatcher, Luke Holman, all those guys coming from Las Cruces, so you don't really see it, but I feel good now about it.
Is there an aspect of the pitching that you were seeing that you had to adjust the most, like fastball velocity, breaking curveballs, what's a couple of those things?
I would just say I had to adjust to everything. Like I had a big leg kick when I came in here. I don't have a leg kick anymore. Just trying to simplify everything. See pitches and see what I can drive. So I got a lot of at bats in the spring and in the fall. So I feel a lot better.
When did you know that you were going to start today?
Probably. What time we play at 1? Probably like 11, 10:30. Saw the lineup card.
Who told you?
I told you like.
No, you didn't. Yeah, I saw the lineup card and I was really excited, but a little nervous. But I just slowed my heart rate down.
Did that kind of excitement make you forget about 4 days ago, or?
Yeah, it did. It did. It did. Just in the moment, trying to do whatever I can to help my team win.
And you have some great defense, and then you ultimately hit the game-winning hit. Is that kind of what you imagined happening when you saw the lineup card?
I'm just trying to have good at bats. Give my team the best opportunity. Just like Bear hit a home run. Also, you can't just put it all on me.
What can you learn from guys like Tommy, Bear, guys that have a history of being really good hitters at LSU? What have you learned from them so far?
You got to get to the next pitch. You can't. This is a game of failure. You're going to fail more times than you succeed. So Tommy gets to the next pitch. That doesn't let him affect him. Just being mature about it. I'm a 19-year-old kid still, so I got a lot of learning to do. But just learning from those guys and what they did to be good. You got to get in the cage. You got to get in the gym. You got to do the stuff that people don't want to do.
It's a really tight tag. You got him right before his hand touches his body's already by you. How good are your catchers, and how comfortable are you with each one of them?
Yeah, we got the best catching staff in the country, I would say. We're really comfortable with them. They're going to do their job, and they're going to put it there whenever they need to. And I mean, it's a good throw by Al, or it was a Hayden. It was Hayden. It's a good throw by Hayden, and you can't ask for anything better than that.
Just walking, getting on base, and staying really patient. Has that always been part of your game?
Yeah, it always has. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy, so they say it's hard to throw to me, but I try and take my walks when I can and just hit balls in the gap.
Did you take out that your leg pickup or your leg kick in your swing for like timing, to kind of get your bat speed?
Yeah, so when I got here, I struggled with the velocity and hard curveballs and everything. So I toned it down a lot, and I was able to put more balls in play I had a hard time adjusting in the fall, so I went back home, worked with my dad a lot off the machine and everything, and got it zoned in now.
Is your dad a former ball player or coach?
My dad coached me for a while up until high school, and then just every day I would hit with him. His dad actually played college ball at Adams State, but he didn't.
I don't think we haven't talked to you yet. So why LSU, and what sort of made you want to come to this place in the first place?
I've always seen all the hardware they've got here, all the national championships and everything, and just always growing up, like I'd be watching YouTube or something, and it'd always be like LSU games, and I was like, that's where I want to go. My hitting coach back home, he always told me, look at LSU, like if you ever want to go there, and I looked at it, and then I saw Bregman make that spinning throw in the College World Series, and then he's from Albuquerque, and I was like, that's where I want to go, and talked to Bregman, and I ended up coming here, and I haven't looked back since.
Jay said he's been recruiting you since 7th grade?
Yeah, since 7th grade. I told him no at Arizona, and he got a little mad, but he got over it eventually. We butted heads for a while, and then he ended up coming here, and this is where I wanted to be, and he got what he wanted to.
Did you tell him no as a 7th grader? Or?
I believe I told him no as a freshman. I committed here my freshman year, right before high school. So I've always wanted to come here. Didn't take a visit anywhere else, but